Morning, everyone. Since we have our table topic marathon today, and we are going to conduct this with a full enthu amongst
Morning,
all of
everyone.
us. Yeah, so before we start, I would really like to mention here that I will be just giving you a random topics today. Though I'm saying that this will be a table topic marathon, so we will divide this meeting in two sections. First section would be a table topic marathon, and second section would be a speech kind of marathon where I will be giving you another topics, and you can stretch the timings, means you can take 4 or 5 minutes of timing on that particular topic, and then you can talk. This way we will be covering our table topics and speeches all together in one meeting. Since we do not have any prepared speeches, so I think this section would also cover our speeches as part.
Okay.
Good idea. Yep.
So, being the table topping marathon conductor, so I would be just taking one responsibilities from Sergeant at Arms, that we will not be talking about sex, religion, and politics here in derogatory manner. So rest, I think we are good to go.
Yep.
Perfect. So, who will be the timer for table topics? And for speeches, the second section, I'll be giving you the timing of 3 to 4 minutes, 3 being the qualifying time and 4 being the highest time.
So since we have only 4 people, maybe we can, like, if Vishaka is speaking, I can take the timer. Then when I'm speaking, maybe someone else can take the timer. What I can do it is I have a slide like for all the 3 timer cards. Let me quickly find that and share it here so
So
that
I've joined from my phone, so I won't be able to.
I
Yeah,
can
that's
take the role. If Vishal, you can
I think
share.
if somebody has joined from their laptop, there is a feature on Zoom as well where a timer just comes up. So we had used it for the Diwali meetings. Even in that meeting, there were 3-4 people only. We had done a table topic session. On my
okay.
phone, I can't see, but Ashish had found that feature, and then it just shows up on the screen, and it's the easiest.
Okay.
You guys see it?
I'm not able to see it, but just give me 1 minute.
Okay.
Harsh, like I have that slide somewhere. I'm just quickly finding that in my OneDrive and I'll share it with you. It's it. Yeah, I got it.
I think I got that.
Yeah, I got that as well. Let me share it. Just check if you guys can access
This
this.
is the timer that, yeah, on the screen.
Start this timer. I think this works best for virtual, right?
Yeah, this
Yeah.
one is good. Yeah,
This
this
is
is
good,
good.
no?
Yeah, yeah.
So maybe, I don't know, Bhavna, you since you found it, you can control it for every table
Yeah.
topic and speech. Because on the phone, I don't have it.
Yeah, I'm just thinking how do we do this? Bhavna, you have started it for now?
I did it.
Oh, okay,
Okay.
you did it.
Like that. Yeah.
So
Okay.
you can like pause and all of that as well, right? Like create new. Cool. Okay, so then we'll just do
So,
that.
yeah,
For table topics, I'll keep it to 30 because otherwise it will bring at
yeah,
2.
yeah, that's fine, Harsh. Yeah. Okay, good
And
idea.
after every table topic, we three will be giving our feedbacks to the speaker. Same goes for
Okay.
speeches.
Okay.
Okay, so who would like to volunteer first?
I can go.
Okay. Okay.
Give me a
So your
simple topic,
timing would
Bhawna.
be one. I was thinking something else that to give you a toughest
This
one.
this is a warm up.
Okay.
Go ahead.
If you could eat only one dish for the rest of your life, what would it be?
That's very easy. So, I'm a vegetarian, and there is a running joke in my family that I need three things to survive in my life. Uh, can you guess what those will be?
Paneer.
Uh, yeah, I mean,
Paneer,
I that was
soya
actually
chap.
the that was actually my secret weapon that Vishaka kind of unveiled at the very beginning. So the first is definitely water, which every human being or even animals require. Second is
Hmm.
definitely oxygen, which at least humans require, and third is paneer. So
Hmm.
in whatever form, like if you ask me to eat paneer for 7 days straight, I can do that. If you ask me to eat paneer three times a day, you can do that. And in on my next birthday, my brother actually found a really nice place for me. I think last month he was showing me that there is a paneer village somewhere in Uttarakhand where like the paneer is pretty famous. So he told me that next time when it's your birthday, we can take you there, and like it will be a day well spent in that village. Like you see,
Wow.
like how paneer is made, you eat that, and you enjoy your birthday. So one dish I can eat throughout my life is anything around paneer, be it paneer tikka, paneer do pyala, butter paneer, anything else. And specifically since I'm a vegetarian, so the idea of delight is very limited. I mean, paneer is kind of delicacy. Like you can't go beyond paneer when it comes to vegetarian, right? Like for folks who are non-vegetarian, like you can still eat a lot of things. You can eat fish, you can eat chicken, etc. But for me as a vegetarian, like paneer is the ultimate destination. So I can eat anything related to paneer. Over to you, Bhavna.
Thank you so much, Vishal. So initially I thought of roti, kapra, makan. Those three things.
I don't know how Vishaka got it correct.
Actually, I understood your question wrong. I thought you were asking specifically in food, what are the three things you need? So I said paneer, and then I was thinking that's the only thing. I'm also vegetarian. Paneer is
Okay.
all we have. So
Yeah.
So I am
Okay. Yeah.
also vegetarian, but I think of chap always.
Yeah. That's also very popular, options among the vegetarians. But yeah,
Exactly.
like I have grown up eating paneer. So, like I have not explored chap and other territories.
I think chai
Hmm.
became famous more recently, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah. That's
Probably,
true.
yeah.
Childhood, it was more paneer only. I don't even recall like there was chap when I was a kid.
Hmm.
Yeah. But that's a good way,
Yeah, it was like
Harsh,
that.
to remind us of our age as well, that during our childhood, we only had paneer. Okay, over to you, Bhavna.
So should
Thank
we
you.
write on chat?
In the groups, in the WhatsApp groups.
Okay, WhatsApp group.
1 minute would be wrong. Okay. Okay, time's up. So who would like to go for next?
I can. Okay, fine.
Okay. So Vishakha, for you, if you could switch lives with a historical figure for a week, who would it be?
I recently watched this show on Sony Live, Freedom at Midnight. So I'm going to pick one person from that show, and I think it has to be Gandhi. If I had to switch life for 1 week with a historic figure, I would pick Gandhi. I feel 1946 to 8 was, of course, as we all know, an extremely crucial period for India and in our freedom struggle. And watching the show made me realize what an arc Gandhi had. He, from being such an important person in the freedom struggle, this is as portrayed in the show, from being a very important person in the freedom struggle to reaching a point where he didn't have as much influence amongst the other members at that point, like Nehru and Patel. I think that arc I found extremely interesting till the point where he reached a place where he was very uncomfortable with what was happening, and he felt like it's not aligning with his values at all. And what I'm referring to is the decision to divide India basis religion, and how he was completely helpless, couldn't do anything about it. Nobody was listening to him. He kept feeling that it's something that he should do something about, but uh, ultimately, I think it just didn't go his way. So I found that arc extremely interesting, and I would love to actually be in his shoes and feel what that whole period must have felt like for him. So yeah, I would choose Gandhi. Done. Over to you.
Thank you, Vishakha. So I was thinking that you would talk about something from the mythological character, but you
Yeah.
dived into the politics and in fact got some facts, the years as well. I am really bad at remembering those years.
I thought first of Mahabharat, but then because I was just watching the show, it was in my mind.
When the topic was given, for me, it was like Gandhi popped into my head. But when Vishaka was speaking, I was like, maybe we can also go into mythology.
Generally, that's what like our first reaction is to think of a real life person, and mythology is more about your imagination. I mean, that's a debatable thing, but like we have not seen, or let's say we have not seen them in person or not heard stories about them. That's happened. Uh, we have Vivek with us as well. Hi, Vivek.
Hello.
How are you, Vivek? Thanks for
Yeah,
joining.
I'm good. How are you?
Good, good, all good.
Yeah, sorry, I joined late because actually I was out of a home for some work.
Hi,
No
Vivek.
worries.
Yeah, hi everyone.
No worries.
Yeah.
So we have started our table topic marathon and we have covered 2 here. So you can wait for your turn. We will definitely not spare you today.
Okay. Sure.
Okay.
This is
Okay,
the
let's.
second time you're joining, right, Vivek? You
Yeah,
joined
yeah,
last week.
yeah, yeah, right. I joined last week. Yeah.
Hmm.
So we are just waiting to give feedbacks to Vishaka in the groups. And we are just up with the time. You
Vivek,
did?
you are in our guest group, right?
Yeah.
Right. I joined via guest group. Right.
Okay. So feel the next time, I think Harsh will go next. Feel free to share the feedback after his speech in the guest group.
Okay. Okay. Sure. Sure.
Okay, Bhavna. Yeah, back to you.
Yes. So for Harsh, the topic is, how would you define success in your own words?
Success. That's, I think that's what everyone is looking up to, but none of us is clear or aligned on what it really means. I think in general, when we think about success, power and money are the first two things that come to our mind. But I think we all are at that stage in life where we know that that is essential, but that does not entirely define success. How many of you agree that success is just about money, position, and power? Right. When we are kids, I think that's the glamour of it, like big house, big cars. That's what we relate with success. But when we eventually start making money, when we start doing jobs, that is not what it really means. I think to me, success is about creating meaningful connections, doing some meaningful work that brings joy into this life. Now, the world is at a very large scale, and when we think about us as humans, like we are very insignificant. When I think of galaxy and compare myself, like a star looks so small, but when I compare myself to a star, I'm not even like a dust to it, right? So position, power, money, that is not success to me. To me, success is about finding joy, happiness, and finding connections and making them last, bringing value and joy to people that you really love, and cherishing those bonds. And if you are able to do that, you are a successful person to me. Thank you. That's all from my end.
Wow. Thank you so much, Harsh. So this was really a thought-provoking message, and you didn't miss a chance to give all the messages. Means a really deep message to each one of us through this content.
Yeah, I think that is something I struggle with, like defining and redefining success in my personal life, because I really don't align with, like, I know money is essential, but I really don't align with that. I'm like a low needs person, but I know that it is something that society expects you to have, and then the whole world is about consumerism and capitalization. So I know that is also something that is important, but I keep thinking on it. So I think this topic was something that I really think about every now and then.
It's a very interesting topic. And generally, like as you grow in your life, your definition of success keeps on changing. What success looks like to you when you are like, say, let's say 18 years of age to what it looked like to you right now, it's totally different. And I also remember like one of the quote that I read when I was a kid is success is a journey, it's not a destination. So I think that's why like it's more about if you are feeling fulfilled, doing something, that is success rather than like going at the top and then thinking that, okay, uh, now I feel I'm succeeded. So
Yeah, that
totally, I can relate to that.
yeah.
So yes, everybody can give your feedbacks to Harsh in guest group.
This also happens to be something I think so much about on a daily basis. What is success? What is happiness, all of these existential questions. So everything Harsh was saying was hitting me.
And I also, I don't know where I saw it. I saw an interview by Hrithik Roshan. He told the anchor that, throughout my life, I have been told that this is where you will find success. And once you reach here, like things will change. And then he said that, once I reached to that point, I was actually looking where the success is. And I was not able to find it because how things were when, let's say, I did not succeeded to a point where I succeeded, there was not a lot of changes that I observed. So it's kind of, like our own journey. We defined the definition of success for our own self.
So I was actually writing a speech on more or less similar lines uh, for some different club. Then I think I should deliver that here also. This
Yeah, deliver it here as well,
that
Bhavna. We
is
would love to hear
also
that.
that is more of in line with the thought that the success, what is success, and what are the other components that are there, which means we have some real treasures in our life.
That's true.
Okay, so Vivek, would you like to go next?
Yeah, please.
So for you, I have a topic. If your life had a theme song,
Sorry.
if your life had a theme song, if your life had a theme song, what would it be?
Okay. So I can think around one song. जब लाइफ हो आउट ऑफ कंट्रोल होटो को करके गोल सीटी बजा के बोल ऑल इज वेल. Okay, so basically, I feel that because uh, I'm a chartered accountant, and being a chartered accountant I found it a difficult journey to go with the studies and trainings. So that period was so stressful because I need to manage both my studies and work at the same time, and at a very reasonable price. Well, basically, in internship we get a very less remuneration. Okay, so that was a difficult period for me, and I think that if we want to happy like Harsh mentioned, that success is all about happiness. So if I am happy, then I am successful. So if anytime I feel stressed, and then I always tell my mind that no, everything is okay, all is well. And I think that is the best mantra that worked for me, because I gave attempts. I In my CA journey, at in CA final, I took multiple attempts. That where this mantra helped me very much. And after CA also, in professional journey, many of days we have a day which is not as per our expectation, and all is not in our control. So I think if situations we can't control situations, but yeah, we can control our actions, and we can control our mind. So I think that I can relate with this song. Thank you.
Thank you, Vivek. Such a powerful message.
Thank you.
And the song means if you ever ask me, I am not sure when was the last time I heard of this song, and I was almost forgot the lyrics.
Okay.
But yes, we got your mantra now. And how could you even think about this very spontaneous?
Actually, uh,
That's exactly what I've just written on the group. If you had asked me, I would have blanked out.
Exactly.
No song would come to mind. And he just came up like this and with the lyrics also.
actually, my nephew is performing on this song, and I have suggested this song to my nephew on his class performance, basically.
Oh.
So that was the thing.
And then you related it to your journey, and like, it was quite
Right.
nice.
Very inspiring to hear your journey, Vivek. Table topics master. Are you okay if I give you a topic?
Yes.
Okay. Has everybody shared the feedback for Vivek? Can we move
Yes.
forward?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Uh, so if you could time travel to a particular event in the world or a day in your life, what would it would be and why?
Time traveling is definitely a great thing. And if we give a thought, then yes, this comes with really a thrilling and very chilling vibes to us that yes, what would happen if we would be able to do that? But if you specifically ask me that which day and which time I would like to go back, none. I do not want to change anything. Whatever has happened for good. That has given me a lot of learning. That has given me some reason to move on. That has given me some reason to understand the things more clearly, to see the different perspective of everything. So yes, to me personally, I really do not want to go back into any stage of my life and change anything, to see anything, to deep dive into anything. My mom used to say, जो नहीं देखा वही अच्छा है. So, be it a monument, be it a place, be it someone's life, be it someone's face, so anything and everything which is not there in front of you, it's good. You should not even try to uncover it. Don't try to be another Byomkesh Bakshi. But for me personally, where I would like to go, if I would be a time traveler, I would like to go into the mythological phase. If this really happened. So I would really wanted to go and see the Mahabharat. I would like to go to see the Kurukshetra war field and see what has happened there. How people were uh, got that much of guts and got that much of feeling that they can uh, just kill each other, and then I don't know what was there in their mind and what kind of emotional balance was there and how they were able to do that. What was going on there. So I just wanted to see that only. Otherwise, if you talk about my life, everything is good. I am happy with that, and everything has given me learnings.
And that's lovely to hear.
Thank you, Vishal, for giving me this topic.
Thank you, Bhavna, for sharing your experience. I thought you recently went to Thailand, so you will say that a day which I spent in Thailand, maybe if I can relive that again, but you are being too modest. So yeah, totally understand that. Thank you for sharing your views.
So next, I am planning for Vietnam, by the way. So I am done with Thailand now.
Okay, you can ask me for the itinerary. I went there in 2023. A
Oh,
good
wow.
decision. Good decision.
So for next DOTP, my mid-year training, so I will be traveling to Nepal as well.
Wow, nice. That's good.
I really liked how you started with saying nothing. It was unexpected. I was thinking you specify a certain day or a moment, but I liked how you said nothing and how you don't want to unnecessarily deep dive into anything. That was actually a very different perspective. That was nice.
So I learned this from my mom actually.
Yeah, what she said was
Yeah.
quite apt.
I was very, very young at that point of time, and only thing I could relate at that point of time is that I used to say her that we should go there to see this place, to see that. My mom used to say, "जो नहीं देखा वही अच्छा." I was like, and now I realize means this has very, very deep meaning.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a very profound message.
Yeah.
हर एक नोटिस लगा दिया गया है. Shall we move? Okay, so next we should now jump to our speeches phase where everybody will be having 3 to 4 minutes of time. Please ignore my background noise. So everybody will be given a time frame of 3 to 4 minutes where basis that particular topic speaker needs to speak for 3 to 4 minutes, and that will be a speech marathon, kind of speech marathon.
Okay.
I am giving you just one word topic, and whatever comes to your mind, you can draft and speak.
Do we get some time to think or instant?
You can have 20 seconds to think about it.
Okay.
So who would like to go first?
I can be the guinea pig again. Okay, Harsh, this time, yeah. Harsh wants to
I
go
was
first.
about to give a clue that first one is the easiest one.
Okay, then Harsh.
Home. Your topic is home.
Home. Oh. What do you think about life? As kids, we live with our family. Then we go to school, then we go to college, and then we get a job. Usually, the job is in one of the metro cities, and at least I do not come from metro city. So most of my life after schooling, I was away from home. And it was like normalized to me. Like being away from home, it didn't felt bad. Like I was out for education. It was okay. And the same thing in college and then job. So everything I was doing away from home, maybe going to home to meet parents and everything. but I had lost that sense of homesickness. It was during COVID that created lockdown, and it was a really difficult phase in everyone's life. But one thing that came out of that phase in my life was I got opportunity to work from home. And at that point of time, I started living with my parents. I came back home, started living with my parents. And since then, I have developed that homesickness again. It's not really a longing to, uh, get home, but when I'm at home, I see things that I'm not able to see when I'm away from home. And what is home to any one of us? It's not just a place where we live. It's a place where we belong, right? It's it's the people. It's not just the bricks and cement or the paint or the cupboards. It's more about how how the people are there, how we interact with them, what's the surrounding. When I'm at home, I know every place around me. I've been through all the gullies and every nooker, right? That is a totally different feeling when you are in a different city. And I really I really see people with wow who are able to move to different cities and to different countries. Wow, amazing. That's really amazing. But for me, I think being at home, like where I have grown up, it's a totally different feeling. And coming back to again that success, I think that sense of success I find when I'm living at my home and I'm able to make a living from home itself. And recently, to more, I have even developed the connection with my village, and I really feel that is where my roots are. And like, if I am doing something and it's just bringing me money, then it is not success. Until unless I'm able to build something, provide something back to what I call home, and which is ultimately my village, that is, I think, the true success, and that is where I really find the sense of home. Thank you.
Wow, Harsh. I must say that you can be a perfect keynote speaker. I can't control myself by saying this, but yes, you can be a perfect keynote speaker. Now I
That's
can
very.
definitely say that whatever comes to you, you can talk about it very, very effectively.
I think it's just my lucky day. I'm getting good picks.
And there is certain poise, the way you speak, Harsh. I mean, that's something which I am working on. When you speak slowly, people start paying more attention to you. And I have seen like in all the speeches today, I think be it Vishaka's, Bhavna's, yours, or Vivek, I think the use of filler words was like it was not there. So totally, I mean, sometimes becomes really challenging to talk about a simple topic for 4 minutes, and you did a great job.
Did someone really Harsh even did not use 20 seconds to think about the topic?
Sorry, Bhavna, I didn't catch that. Can you come again?
I initially I told them people will get 20 seconds to think about that topic. So you were so spontaneous that you did not even use those 20 seconds to think about the topic.
Okay, okay. Thank you.
And it was so coherent, and he related it with his previous um, table topic as well. Set high standards, Harsh, the first speech.
Okay. So who would like to go next?
Like Vivek, you want to go next?
Okay.
Okay. So topic for you is Wi-Fi.
Wi-Fi. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, every invention has a pros and cons. So I'll start with the pros. So like via Wi-Fi, we are connecting with each others. So that is a very plus point. Okay, we can connect with each other and we can discuss with different kind of people. Okay, so basically Wi-Fi, I can relate it with internet. Okay, so yeah, like many of the students are able to study uh, from the best teachers uh, via satellite classes or attending their live streaming, attending via YouTube. Okay, so definitely Wi-Fi has changed their lives and and has and opened many of the opportunities for many of the people who are not having such kind of opportunity. So basically, like on YouTube, uh, many of the uh, professions have started rising. Okay, so that are very plus point, and and also these are the medium of entertainment of us. Okay, like we used to stream YouTube and we gain knowledge from them, and we also get some sort of entertainment from using from viewing many of the videos. Okay, and my mother used to watch YouTube and scroll Instagrams, and uh, so she used to pass time via YouTube and all. So that was that in any case internet has very internet has changed our life and made our life very easy to reach basically to everyone. And yeah, and at cons, definitely it has many cons, like we are addicted toward Instagram reels and all the useless things. That is the most irritating. I recently uninstalled my Instagram, and I do it on a weekly basis. I uninstall, and then my wife share me some message and tell me that you should watch this video, and I again install, and then I find very irritating. Then I'm doing, like before sleeping, I need 15 minutes of time to scroll and watch the useless things no that have no use in my life. So that is the cons, and also some students are using in a wrong way that impact that can impact on their studies. They are they are wasting their time. So that is also, so basically it is a good medium, but yeah, with a cautious mind. Okay, if we are not using well, then definitely it is a it can go other side, and it can ruin your life. So I can summarize that, yeah, if you have good conscious and you can control your mind, then Wi-Fi is very good for you. And if you can go with the artificial intelligence of Wi-Fi, then you can you can waste your time, and time is precious. So I think everyone should have control on what we are watching and why how we are using internet. Thank you.
Indeed, Vivek, this happens that if we have the leverages, we have some perks available with us, then we have to be very mindful where and how we are using them. So if anything and everything we are using in the uh, in above and beyond a certain limit, then yes, this is going to impact. And
Right,
again, we have to be very mindful where and how we are using it.
right.
So you have really well explained the differences, means how we can draw a thin line between getting it misused.
Thank you.
uh, when Vivek was talking about cons, so even I uninstalled Instagram like some time ago. But I have these friends who keep sending me Instagram links on WhatsApp, and one of them had shared a link of a reel that says about the same thing, that to uninstall Instagram, but there is that one friend who will send the Instagram links on WhatsApp.
That's very funny. So I have only Facebook, which just like Vivek, I follow the same approach. I use it for like one day, and then I uninstall it for 4 or 5 days, and then I install it for, over the weekend, and then I close it again on Monday. For Instagram, like whoever wants to share any reel with me, so like my brother or my friends, they send that reel to either my wife, and then she like shows me those reels on her Instagram account. But I have kind of refrained from creating an Instagram account because I cannot handle that. But yeah, technology obviously has both pros and cons. Nothing is harmful or harmless. It just the way you use them, that makes a difference.
Right.
Okay, so I think everybody has given their feedbacks in the WhatsApp groups also. So who would like to go next? Okay, Vishal.
Yes.
For you, the topic is umbrella.
Okay. That's the challenge sometimes with such an easy topic, that your mind kind of goes in all the direction and you find it challenging. How do you start it? Uh, Having said that, when I talk about umbrella, uh, the first thing that comes to my mind is the rainy season. Now, obviously, like there are different benefits of umbrella. Like you can use it in a rainy season, you can use it when it's hot as well. But the problem is that in India, the hot weather or the sunny weather is, for more than 8 or 9 months. And every time you step out of your house, you cannot carry an umbrella with you, right? And also, like just like unlike American or European countries where they actually have dedicated sections where like you can park or you can like keep your umbrella. In India, we don't have that. So essentially, if you keep it with you, you will creating a mess where you are going. Having said that, I remember once a colleague of mine was telling me about his experience of working in Mumbai. Now, I have never been to Mumbai. Like, I want to go there very badly, but unfortunately, I have never got any opportunity to work there. What he told me that in Mumbai, it's a very common practice that like when you step outside your house from April to September or October, like when the rainy season is at its peak, you always carry an umbrella with you. And most of the time, like you'll find umbrellas like lying in the office, and it happens a lot that the most common, color, the favorite color that umbrella comes in is in black. So it's a very easy, to mess up your umbrella with someone else's umbrella. So that is the experience from the real life. I want to share an experience from a real life as well. I'm a huge movie buff, and like I watch a lot of movies and a lot of TV shows as well. There's a particular TV show which like is very close to my heart, and it's called How I Met Your Mother. And a very funny thing about the whole series is that throughout the ninth season, a father is telling his kids about how he met like their mother. The mother is revealed only in the last season, and that only for 2 or 3 episodes. But for the rest of the time, like the story was focused on other people, not on the mother, which was ironic because the name of the show was How I Met Your Mother. Now, why I'm talking about that? Because in that show, the protagonist, like the father, he met his wife through an umbrella. So what happened was that on St. Patrick's Day, which is a very common festival in Ireland and in the US as well, both of them went to a pub, and both of them had the same initials of their name as well. The guy's name was Ted Mosby, and the girl's name was Tracy something else like M. So both of them shares the same initial. The guy actually dated the girl's roommate, and he found the yellow umbrella there. So he take it from that house, and then he starts using it. And after 3 years, their paths crossed again during a wedding. And they, at that time, both of them kind of debated that it was my umbrella, it was your umbrella. So just imagine, I mean, how an umbrella can help people to find their life partners. So there are different benefits of umbrella, but yeah, this one is a very peculiar one. Back to you, Toastmaster Bhavna.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Vishal. And thanks for telling us the benefits of umbrella. I mean, how beneficial an umbrella can be for us. Today I realize the only use of umbrella is not just protecting us from rain. I realized this in Phuket that yes, umbrella can definitely be used in protecting us from sunlight. But today I realized that yes, this is helpful in other many ways as well.
Yeah,
It's
for sure.
not just
And I
about rain and sun.
Yeah, and I think like three of Vishaka, Bhavna, you and Vivek, we are married. So Harsh, maybe time for you to get a new umbrella. But yeah, make sure that you have your initials on it so that if someone takes that umbrella back to you, you can proudly say that it belongs to you.
Definitely, definitely. But like to dance.
Destined
Right?
by
So,
umbrella.
I loved your speech, though. I don't know how you managed to think of two things and leave us with a message as well.
Thank you.
I was very glad I didn't go on your turn. I would have asked Bhavna for another topic.
I had good examples from Vivek's and Harsh's speech. So yeah, I tried to utilize those in mine as well. What a very interesting topic, Bhavna. Like it forces us to think out of the box, and also like the time frame. I think with this time frame, like you feel a little bit secure that you can take initial 15-20 second, even though none of us like have taken that time so far. But yeah, I think maybe it's more about the security that we have time on our side, so we can think, and then we can share our story.
This becomes even more funny when it comes to deliver a speech or maybe 3 or 4 minutes of speech on such a topic, because we are tend to give speeches is on some very thought-provoking topics, right? And we just ignore these topics when it comes into the picture. Then what could be the use of, for example, umbrella? What could be the use of Wi-Fi? So Vivek has really well explained the perfect balanced analysis of Wi-Fi. So you do. So I mean, these topics should also be considered.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
when like umbrella was announced, I was like, what would he talk about for 4
Yeah.
right? Like with Wi-Fi, at least like Wi-Fi is more like day to day. Like
Yeah.
umbrella, I can't even recall where I put my umbrella. So I think that was like a really difficult topic, and to talk on that for 4 minutes, yeah, beautifully delivered, Vishal.
Thank you.
I wish I had gone first or something.
So yeah, I was about to give a clue on that. That first one would be the easiest one. Then Harsh grabbed it.
So
No,
the
Okay.
next
we
time, so the next time we have like table topic or any other section, we know that we should volunteer to start the section.
Okay. So now we are left with Vishaka.
yeah.
Okay. So the topic for you is autocorrect.
Sorry?
Autocorrect.
Autocorrect.
Yeah,
I'm gonna take 20 seconds to think.
sure.
Oh God. Okay. Should we start the timer?
Yeah, just give me a minute. Okay, yeah, Harsh has started. So
When I think of autocorrect, I am reminded of how growing up we used to type messages without this feature. So we had to type in the entire word without any help or prompts. And what a different world that was. Um, and I think what that used to lead to is shorter messages, right? I'm sure you all remember we used to have short forms for everything. Sometimes people would use so many short forms that when you're reading a message, you are sitting and trying to decipher what is this person exactly trying to say. That's what I'm reminded of when I think of autocorrect. Of course, it had other reasons that we wanted. There was like charge for each message that we used to send. So people used to try to conserve space, and that's why I use short forms. But I think a big reason was that there was no help also being given to us by our device. And compared to now, fast forward now that we are so spoiled, we have to just put in the letters that the word consists of in any order, and our beautiful device will correct it for us, and give us options as well for other words that we might want to use, what we want to say next. And that's just, I think, the power of technology, right? That we've seen unfold in front of us, like our generation especially, which is both good and bad. I think taking from what even Vivek spoke about, I feel personally that the phone, the internet is both the best and the worst invention to have happened to us. It's, of course, helped us really connect with people around the world. It's made the world a smaller place. It's made access more possible for anyone and everyone. But it's also made us more lazy. It has made us less creative. It has made us put in lesser amount of work. And this is something I think about very, very actively, or how much control my phone is having in my life. and how, and I think some of you also spoke about how, we uninstall apps and we go back to it and we uninstall because of this unfortunate thing that life has now moved to the virtual world. Like yesterday when I was in the airport, I did not have charge on my phone. So I will also admit that it's not like I'm above everyone. I didn't have charge on my phone. So it was getting charged. And I was sitting, I had no book as well with me. I had left for the airport really late, so I hadn't packed properly. And I just look up and there's a sea of people, and 99% of the people are on their phones, which all of you also, I'm sure, have seen, right, around you. Or we have not seen because we've also been in our phone. But that's the unfortunate truth. But so when I saw that, it really hit me. I felt sad almost. And again, because I'm watching the show Freedom at Midnight, suddenly I was watching everyone and I was like, wow. During that show, the world, like life was so different. They had to talk to each other. They had nothing else to do. They didn't have a device to escape to, so they had to talk to each other, and how much more meaningful life was at that point. So this is something I feel about extremely strongly. So yeah, this topic of autocorrect has made me ramble on about phones and internets and how it's captivated us, and I just hope that we're all somehow able to find a way out of this and find more physical spaces for meaningful connections. That's my hope for the future and for humanity. Thank you.
Thank you, Vishaka. Thank you. Yeah, when it comes to autocorrect and when I think about autocorrect now, so I used to think that teachers used to have a dictation in schools. I used to top that. Means means today itself, I feel that whatever word you give to me, I will not write an incorrect spelling of that. But then what is the use of that when we have autocorrect function now?
Yeah. I feel sometimes you
That's
also
the
forget
ease now.
spellings of words because you know that your phone is going to help you. So you don't have to put the work. It's dangerous almost.
That effort. Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, I actually do it sometimes. I just type something and I look for the suggestion, like, okay, yeah, this is the right one. Yeah.
Yeah, and this, like the entire generative AI thing has taken it to a new level. So, for example, in my office, like we have a internal like chat GPT. So I use that for my work. Initially, I used to be very particular about that I should write a proper sentence. Now I know that it's more about giving the right context than actually typing the words. So I
Yeah.
just like type like what the thoughts that I have in my mind and what response I want from the chat GPT, and
Yeah.
then it takes over and complete everything.
Yeah.
I think totally I can relate to that.
Even
Not a good habit.
before ChatGPT, like even Google, I feel like I have never ever formed a complete sentence on Google. Like what is this? I'll just put some rubbish, and Google, being the genius it is, will just understand what I'm trying to say. But it's actually spoiling us because we're not forming full sentences anymore. We're just
Yeah,
expecting these prompts to
and it
take us
tries to
through
be
life.
and it tries to be over smart as well. I mean, like I work in a lot of projects in the UK, and most of our Microsoft products are aligned to US English.
Hmm.
So like I used to write personalized early as Personalized. I
Yeah.
now write it as Personalised.
Yeah.
Like I'm moving away from the American English to the British English, which is
Correct.
very hard because every time I run a spell check in my deliverables in
Hmm.
Word, PowerPoint, like it gives me autocorrect suggestion that you mean this, and I'm like, no, I don't mean that this. I mean what I have written. So yeah, it can be a boon as well as pain sometimes. Bhavna, I have put you on spotlight again. Uh, do you give me permission to give a topic to you as well?
Yes, you can. I think next would be Vivek then.
Vivek, yeah, Vivek, you want to go? Okay.
Vivek is done once, but I
Yeah,
mean,
he
can do it
spoke
again.
last time.
Okay,
Uh,
so
I have spoken. Yes.
yeah, I think four of us have spoken.
Yeah.
And then we can start after you.
Yes.
Okay, let me think about something.
Vishal, are you sure this is not a revenge on like the umbrella?
I mean that Bhavna will decide once I tell her the topic. But again, I mean it's a simple topic and learning from the master. The topic for you, Bhavna, is space.
Which space? That space or that space?
That's your like up to your interpretation.
Okay. Have you ever come across the situation when somebody asks you for a space? This feels really bad. But why this happened? Have you ever given a thought that what triggered this thought? They are asking for space, that's fine, but what is triggering it? Are we being overprotective? Are we being overpossessive? No. Or maybe they just want to live their own life. So recently, me being a mother of 3 years old daughter, so I have been looking into so many parental stuffs because how we are raised is really a completely different world when our parents were raising us, and now when we are raising someone, so this is completely a different world. Now, on those parental tutorials, I have been learning that we should give some space. Somebody says we should give some space to the kids. Somebody says we should not give some space to the kids till the age of 7. Now, Chanakya also says that we should not be giving that much of space to the child till the age of 5, and then 6 to 10 we should behave some differently with them. So there are three different aspects now. Me being really inclined toward the mythology, I go for Chanakya, obviously, not the tutorials. But then, if we talk about some space, we can't give that much of space to our kids or to maybe our loved ones. We cannot let any situation to die its natural death. I think we should put some efforts there, and we cannot let that happen and whatever is happening in front of our eyes by just giving a thought that yes, somebody asked for a space, we should be giving some space. Space, I believe, for self-learning is really necessary. Space for self-grooming is very necessary. But then space for self-explosion is not good. Somebody choose to exploit themselves by getting some space, by asking for some space is really not good. And somebody who is allowing that space, me being a parent, me being a friend of someone, and then somebody comes and asks me for space, if I would give that space, means I'm not really a good friend of them, a well-wisher of them, that I am giving that space to someone. So I think the space which we definitely talk about should be a healthy space. A person who has just chosen to go and enjoy their life, that's completely fine. We are into a matured life and we should be definitely doing that. But eventually, on the same hand, we should also be keeping a tab if that's the case with our loved ones. Obviously, we should be keeping a tab that whether they are really grooming or they are just exploiting themselves. So we need to have very mindful that who and what sort of space they are asking for and for what purpose. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Bhavna, for
I hope I
sharing.
justified.
Yeah, you shared some really interesting learnings. Funnily, like when I have this topic in my mind, the initial reaction was that I would ask you to talk about the space, as in where like the sun and moon and solar system is. But then I thought that why not keep it ambiguous and leave it up to you, your imagination. And I think like you spinned it really, really well. And some of the things that you shared like are really profound. So kudos to you for that interesting take on the topic.
This made me think of my own mom, and I think growing up till very recently, my most used line with her is "Give me some space. Give me some space." And she hates this line, this word. And so it made me think of that when you were sharing about your own daughter.
Yeah.
A very relatable topic.
Yeah.
And the way you covered the aspect of like a positive space versus a negative space, right? Like people exploring themselves versus exploiting themselves. Yeah, really, I really related to that because like in my college years, I was exploiting the space that I got because I was away from home. But then my parents gave me space to recover from that as well. And there was a friend who intruded into my space and my sister as well when I was exploiting it unnecessarily, right? So yeah, I think that I really related to. Yeah.
Yeah, I think you really spoken very well, and yeah, everyone needs space. I think that time around 20 to 26 around, I think when I was in basically I belong to Kota, and now I'm in Gurgaon. So when I was moving to Gurgaon, then I thought that yeah, I would be having a very uh, I would be having space for myself, and I can explore new things, and I that would be very fun. But after a month, I realized that nah, uh, being a protector, basically being an umbrella of the parents, are very necessary. And so so I think we can utilize a space very well. So uh, I think it was very well explained. And my son is 3 months old, so he is very little to ask space. But yeah, I can learn from your speech that I will take in my mind. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you, Vivek.
I specifically love this second section, Bhavna. I mean, I love the first one as well, but this second one was like my favorite today. Like I think as I said earlier, it helps us to think out of the box and look at things from a totally different angle. Like same topic, you brought a different angle. I would have thought about it in a different way. So
Correct.
love this section today. Bhavna, one more feedback. I mean, I have like provided there as well. I really love the way that once you share anything, you take a pause, and that pause generally looks like you want people to digest it, and then like you move on to the next point. I think I totally love that, and this is something which I will definitely try to bring to my speeches as well.
Vishal. So, with all the pieces of table and speeches.
Did she drop off?
Yeah, I think she has dropped off, maybe because of patchy connection.
Network issues.
Yeah.
Maybe Wi-Fi issues.
Right.
Yeah. Vivek, a good inspiration for your next speech. Harmful effects of Wi-Fi.
Over dependency.
Yeah.
When I
I
think
mean,
of Wi-Fi, I can think of, during COVID, like that work from home time when all we did was, can you hear me? Can you see me?
Yeah. Okay, yeah.
am I
Right.
audible?
Am I
Yeah.
audible?
Audible,
Oh
right.
God, is my presentation visible? Like 15 minutes would go in that only every meeting.
That's true. Bhavna, hi, you are back.
Did I miss something?
Yeah,
No,
we
no,
can
we
hear you.
were
We
we
were
were making
discussing.
fun of Wi-Fi, and now
Yeah.
during COVID and work from home,
Yeah.
it was all about, can you hear me?
So, okay. So, as if now I think we have covered both sections of for today's meeting, just table topics and speeches. And I believe we have only one guest, which is Vivek. So, Vivek, would you like to share your feedback? Because post that, I think we can conclude the meeting for today.
Yeah. So this is my second meeting, as Vishaka mentioned. So I really liked the first meeting, and I wanted to join on time, but yeah, I was somewhere outside, and I when I reached home, that I just looked my phone that what is the what is the time. So I thought that I can join. So I joined late, but yeah, it was really learning from all you guys, and definitely one feedback that I should use filler word very less. So yeah, I should work on this. Yeah, but subconsciously, right now also I must be using the such filler words. But yeah, I need to practice and be more conscious on while I'm speaking. So that was a learning I'm taking, and definitely I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, so
Thank you.
sometimes without getting evaluation from somebody else, instead of evaluating ourselves is one of the best learning that we can have, and I think we can focus on that as well. So today, only this thing has happened that without getting evaluation from somebody else, we evaluated ourselves where we have used the filler words, where we have used how many times we have used it and how we structured our content. Maybe during delivering that particular content, we were not able to think about it, but yes, post delivering, we can
Right.
definitely recall that and give a thought to it that, yeah, what we have done and what better we could have done on that particular content. So, this is the best example of self learning, I guess. And this is the thing we all need. So, with this, Vishal, should we conclude the meeting for today?
Yes, Bhavna. Let's take a picture before all of us leave.
Yes.
How can we bring everyone on the spotlight? Is there a way to do that?
I
Uh,
can see everyone on one screen on my phone.
Yeah,
Should
I
I?
can see everybody on one
I
screen
can
only.
see. I think you can change your layout view basically.
Or one of us can take the
yeah.
screenshot.
Okay. I can take the screenshot, but yeah, be there uh, till I post it in the group. Okay. What are we going to do today? This? Okay. Let me take the screenshot. Just a minute. Let me take some more. Uh, Again, once more. Okay. Have a look if all of you are happy with my photography skills. Otherwise, I can take another one as well. I
We
think
need
everyone
this
is.
photographer every time in our meetings.
Oh, this is
Who gives
perfect.
us a chance to look at the pictures. Wow, that's
The
perfect.
second one is nice.
Yes, the
Everyone's
second one is nice.
Yeah, everyone is having a good day. Okay.
All right.
cool. Okay.
Thank you
Thank you,
so much,
everyone.
everyone, for
Thank
attending.
you.
Thank you, Vishal, for clicking best faces of ours in our today's meeting.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank
So,
you,
Have a
everyone.
lovely
have a good
Happy
weekend.
day.
Thank you,
weekend.
everyone.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye bye.
Mm.